Previously on One Life to Live.
Will would do anything for you, even steal.
Nora doesn't have a clue about you and Bo, does she? You haven't told her.
You've been warned. Stay away from my family.
You were going to marry me, knowing all along that you loved him.
Welcome back. I heard they picked you up in Ireland. I was worried about you.
You? Worried about me?
Maybe it wasn't a good idea for me to come here.
No, stay. If you want.
Look, I know that you probably do still hate me. But I want you to know that I really did try to get the cops off your trail. I did. I think even Christian believes me now.
Yeah, I heard about the annulment. So that it really is over between the two of you?
What, are you still worried that Chris and Jessica are going to get back together? I mean, she's pretty committed to you now, right?
Yes. No, she's been great. She has stood by me the whole way.
And you trust her, right?
Like nobody else. But, I don't have too much time left. And, I mean, things are fine with us while I'm in here, and she can come and see me, but when I go away, things are gonna be different. So when I'm gone, who's she gonna turn to then? Jess?
Look, if this has anything to do with the other night with what I said, well, I'm glad I ran into you because, you were right. I was drunk and I was being a jerk. I apologize.
It's not about you. It's grandfather.
What do you do now?
I tried to talk to him. I tried to change his mind.
But you couldn't.
He's changed. He'd rather be cut off from his entire family than let Will off the hook. It's crazy. Everybody, including me, that's how much he hates the Rappaports. Do you understand? It's poisoned him. It's affecting everybody.
Look, it's gonna get dark soon. Why don't you go home and be with your mom, huh?
No, I don't want her to see me like this.
I'm sorry, Jess. I'm sorry that you have to go through all this.
No, I'm sorry, Christian. I'm sorry for what I did to you.
Excuse me, sir. Will you be dining with your son and his wife this evening?
No.
Perhaps you might reconsider.
I'm not hungry, Nigel. I'm going to take this drink to my room. I do not want to be disturbed.
Very good, sir. Forgive me, Mr. Buchanan. It may not be my place to say anything, but you've been very upset since Miss Jessie left earlier.
You're right, Nigel. It's not your place to say anything.
Yes, sir. Indeed, sir.
Get that. And unless it's a matter of life or death, get rid of them.
Life or death? Yes, sir. Yes?
I'm here to see Asa Buchanan.
I'm afraid Mr. Buchanan isn't receiving visitors this evening.
Oh, I think he'll see me. You just tell him it's about the Rappaports.
Nigel, let him in.
Asa Buchanan, thank you for seeing me. I won't take up too much of your time. I'm Colin McIver. Okay, I'll get to the point. From what I hear, we have some friends in common.
Not if you mean the Rappaports, we don't. They're no friends of mine.
Yeah, well, they're not exactly friends of mine either.
Well, bully for you. What is that to me?
See, that's why I'm here. Oh, and by the way, that blonde your son Bo's been chasing all over town, well, she used to be my wife.
You're kidding. Lindsay's clone?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
What?
You. The effect you have. See, this is a police station. This is my police station. It gets really hectic here. I mean, there's problems. There's pressure all the time. You just make it all go away.
I think you're giving me a little bit way too much credit.
Well, see, it's my station, my prerogative. So, I'm so lucky to have you in my life.
There's no place I'd rather be. Apparently I can't make everything go away.
Well, you know, if you ever figure out how, we'll really have something.
Hi, Commissioner.
Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt, but the watch guard asked me to bring these things by. I have the autopsy report on the John Doe who croaked in the bus station last night, an APB from Lotus Hill, new Superior Court sentencing guidelines, and also a petition for a new stoplight. Is there anything else I can get you?
No, thank you. That'll be plenty, Officer Pellegrino. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Now, where were we?
We were back to me thinking that I should get out of here because obviously you have a lot to do.
I know about everything that's right there, okay? I've been putting in 12-hour days since I got back from my trip. 24 hours a day on a couple of occasions. I think the taxpayers, they're getting their money's worth right now. So, as a matter of fact, it's time for my break. Help me escape. Come on.
Well, where do you want to escape to?
I don't know. I don't care. I just want to get away from here with you. So, anywhere you say.
Well, I did spend a little time at this little park on the 4th of July. Watched some fireworks with a very handsome gentleman. How about there?
I think that sounds perfect. Come on.
Hi.
Hello, Lindsay.
By any chance, is my sister around?
No, she's not here.
That's good. Because I think we need to talk, just the two of us. Hey, look at this. Brought in on suspicion of arson.
I'm not charged. Don't worry, look, we've got plenty to go through. Let's just keep looking.
I hate to interrupt, especially now that I can see what has you both so engrossed. R.J. Gannon's story, huh? Fascinating reading.
Doesn't take much to stimulate you, does it, RJ?
RJ, what are you doing here?
Oh, well, thanks for showing an interest. Tell you what, why don't I just fax you my schedule for the week?
That'd be great, RJ. Why don't you do that?
You know, you're not conning anybody, RJ. I know you came here to get in my face.
Look, Vega, I know this is impossible for you to grasp, so I'll use really small words. Everything is not about you.
Check the NCIC and the FBI databanks, see if there's any outstanding warrants or any out-of-state arrests we don't know about.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Thank you.
Hurry up. So tell me, how's Christian?
I told you to stay away from my brother.
Well, refresh my memory. When did I start listening to you?
Right now.
Whatever's going on, RJ, why don't you knock it off? Why don't you stop this feud between you and Antonio before somebody gets hurt again?
Roseanne, You are nothing to me. Don't make the mistake of thinking you can protect him.
He doesn't need my protection.
Well, once again, you show your ignorance. Let me know if you find anything.
Oh, you better believe I will. He's going after my brother.
What you said at the jail, you were right. I lied to you. But I didn't mean to. I didn't even realize it myself.
Realize what? What are you talking about?
When I said I was over Will, I wanted to believe it. I did believe it, but it wasn't true.
We were going to get married, Jessica. You said you loved me. You said I was the only person that you wanted to be with for the rest of your life. So I guess that was all a lie, huh?
No, Christian, come on. I have loved you since I was 15 years old.
I can't do this anymore, Jessica. I need you to be straight with me and with yourself. This thing that you have with Will, is it really love? Or is it just you feeling responsible for what your grandfather did to him?
Just who the hell are you?
Well, like I told you, I'm Colin McIver. Dr. McIver. You may have seen me over at Lambview Hospital. I've been involved with the Nora Buchanan case.
You know Nora?
Yes, I do. And I like her a lot. She's something special.
You got that right.
Look, obviously because of my ex-wife, I know Sam and Lindsay Rappaport. And I don't like them any more than you do.
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
Nothing.
Who the hell do you think you're kidding? You want something or you wouldn't be here.
Actually, it's what you've already done that interests me.
Oh. And what have I already done?
Well, from what I hear, you framed Sam and Lindsay's kid.
That is one damn lousy Rappaport lie, hmm?
Probably, but your son Bo believes it.
You remember where the door is? Use it.
I remember. I also remember a tape with a confession on it. A tape that could prove what really happened if it hadn't disappeared in the train wreck with Nora Buchanan.
What the hell is this, huh? Some kind of a shakedown?
No.
First of all, pal, there is no damn tape. And second of all, Nigel!
You know what? Wouldn't it be something if that tape turned up? I mean, that would mean that Will would be cleared and you'd be the one behind bars.
Oh, I tell you, I'm about to rip out your throat, boy. You got something to say, you say it, and damn quick.
Asa? What's going on here?
Nothing. This loser here is on his way out.
Loser? You got that right. Asa, don't you know who this is? This is the man who kidnapped Nora.
You're a dead man.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I was told to keep away from you. By more than one person.
I didn't want to say anything to you at the police station yesterday. But you were right. We do have a fairly bad history between us.
Okay. Then why are you here?
Well, I probably shouldn't be here, and Sam would kill me if he knew I was here. But you asked some questions yesterday that made me think.
About answers?
About answers that you're not getting. And maybe I shouldn't be saying anything either.
Okay. At this point, I really want the truth. I'm looking for it anywhere I can get it. I'll take it from anywhere I can get it, as long as it is the truth that I'm getting.
All right, you be the judge of that.
Okay.
Let's start with Bo.
Okay, let's start with Bo.
You were right when you said you thought that he was the cause of all the problems between us.
Will, he told me that you were almost married once.
And we'd still be married if it weren't for the fact that someone barged into our wedding and annihilated the entire thing.
Someone barged in and broke up your wedding? Who broke up your wedding?
You did.
So you were the lousy lowlife that took my daughter-in-law.
But daughter-in-law? Wait a minute. I thought Bo and Nora were divorced.
Shut your damn mouth.
Look, I had nothing to do with Nora's disappearance. The police wouldn't have let me go if there were any truth to that. What are you doing?
Renee, what do you think we should do to a so-called man who victimized a helpless, injured poor woman like Nora?
I think that he should be shot right between the eyes. Or lower.
What are you, both completely out of your minds?
That's the way that things work here, isn't it, Asa? What do we call it? Poor man's justice.
Oh, yeah, poor.
It's not about money, you fool. And my wife here knows me better than anybody else. And she's right. If Bo couldn't take care of you legally, I'll do it myself. Now, you can hightail it out of here or be carried out in a box. Which will it be?
You know what? They're right. They're all right. You're a complete madman.
Damn straight.
Asa, you wouldn't have really killed him, would you?
I was sure as hell tempted to.
I was sure tempted to have you do it.
I just knew you were still on my side.
I can't believe that Columbus Day's already come and gone. You know, it seems like about a week ago we were sitting over there and we were watching fireworks, and now all of a sudden it's fall.
I was thinking the same thing. It's incredible how much has happened. What?
You okay?
I'm a whole lot better than okay.
Good. And you do understand about Nora and me, right? That I have to try to help her. I really think she should know about us.
Eventually, yes. You know, I've been spending a lot of time with her the last few days, and she's going through an adjustment period right now. I don't think we could expect for her to absorb that much all at once.
How much longer do you think you're going to be staying at the house?
Not that much longer. And I know me being there must be, I don't know, disconcerting.
I was married to her. I know you. And it doesn't surprise me that the two of you would get along.
I know, but it's still a little bit awkward for me. I mean, considering what happened to her and who was involved, as far as we know.
No, we should know a lot more about that soon.
I really do like her, though. I think she's great.
I'm sure the feeling is mutual. So what did you two do after I left the other night?
Oh, we just stayed up late and ate ice cream and talked.
What'd you talk about?
I think what we talked about I should keep in confidence.
Absolutely.
So?
You broke up my wedding, Nora. You were pretty ruthless about it, but I think I do understand why you did it.
Well, that makes one of us.
I
can't believe you thought you had to do it. I mean, it was self-preservation. It was instinct. You were always possessive about Bo. I don't think anyone ever thought you would go that far. But you did. You barged into the church and you called me every name you could possibly think of.
Why? Why would I do that? What did you do that would make me go that far?
I don't believe I would be the best judge of that. You brought up a mistake I had made before Bo and I were even together. And it worked just like you thought it would, because he left me standing there in the church in my wedding dress.
She must really hate me.
Oh, now wait a minute. If you think that you found a motive for me to kidnap you, you can forget it. Yes, I was angry. I was livid and humiliated. But I got over that in time. I got over that, too.
Why do I feel like I'm not getting the whole story here?
Yeah. What difference does it make? You know what? It turned out for the best anyway, right?
I don't know. How? Did you meet someone else or?
No. Bo did. Who would have ever guessed that the love of his life would be right around the corner?
Love of his life? Who's the love of his life?
You're done with the day, right? Why don't we go someplace?
I can't. Not now.
Christian? He's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
You think you know my brother better than I do?
No. I know that he's hurting right now and he needs some space, some time alone. And I'm not sure if you going to check on him every minute is really going to help him. Why don't you just leave him alone for a little while?
Are you saying I should turn my back on him?
No. Look, not turning your back on him. It's just letting him get through what he needs to get through right now.
A Christian needs to know that I'm here. If he needs me, okay?
He knows that, Antonio. Yeah, he's hurting right now, a lot. But it gets better. Why don't we go back to your place? Relax, maybe pick up a bottle of wine on the way. Come on.
No, not now. I'd be lousy company.
Okay, fight's over. Everybody to their separate corners. We're not fighting, Sophia. Okay. Okay, well, why don't you do what you have to do? I only came back here to see Will anyway. And I did, so. I'm gonna go. What was that about?
Oh, Roseanne thinks that I'm too worried about my brother.
Antonio, listen to me. There's no way that you can be too worried about your own brother. Hey, look at this. This is what I got from the FBI and the NCIC on RJ. We have arrests in both Detroit and Chicago on illegal gun possession. That should help a little bit, right? Does it?
I'm not sure. But you do.
Hey, Vega, you still looking for your brother?
Yeah.
Doug just spotted him in the park.
Great. Thanks, Shelby. I'll be back.
Okay.
Yes, I get it, Jessica. You don't want to hurt me.
It's true, Christian.
Look, just tell me. Do you feel responsible for the guy or do you love him?
It's not that simple.
I need to know, Jessica.
What I feel for Will, it's real. It's love. I don't just feel bad for for what happened to him.
You said you loved me.
I do love you, but I can't be with you. Because it's not fair. It's not fair to you, to anybody.
Fair?
I don't want to feel this way, Christian. Do you understand? I've tried to change it, but I can't.
How did it happen? It was you and me for so long.
I don't know. But it wasn't supposed to happen. You know, it started off as a mistake. It started off with Megan, and when she died, something changed, you know? Will was really the only person that could understand.
You wouldn't let anybody else understand. You shut down. You pushed everyone away, especially me.
You're right, I did. But Megan was Will's baby, and he understood what was going through my mind.
Look, I can't handle this anymore. I can't. And you can't expect me to.
I know. I'm sorry.
Don't say it. You know what? You feel the way you feel. And apparently, that's all that matters.
Probably isn't anything that can't wait.
Do you want to take that back?
They have the final forensics report on Colin's place ready.
Who's the love of Bo's life?
Maybe I should make us a cup of coffee.
I don't want a cup of coffee. I can't sleep at night.
But you know what? I sleep really well at night these days. Maybe that's because I have a clear conscience.
You have a clear conscience?
Yes, I do.
That's great.
You know what? I'm going to leave because Lanie's going to be back any second.
So now, what, are you avoiding her?
No.
Does Lanie know about Bo's new romance?
I knew I shouldn't have said anything.
Don't even start with me. You came over here to talk to me about it. You wanted me to know, so stop tap dancing around and tell me. Who is the love of Bo's life?
Lanie.
Hey. What's up? You want some company? Jessica just left. It's over. It's really over. I can't can't believe it, man. I'm sorry, I know how it feels. No, you don't. Love you. Don't even say it, man. Just don't say anything. Look, do me a favor, Antonio. Just leave me alone, okay? Yeah, I appreciate everything you're trying to do. Really, I do, but save it. I'll be fine. Okay? Sure? Yeah. Yeah, I won't kill anybody. I won't jump off a cliff either, or drink myself stupid. I'll be fine. I just need some time alone, that's all. All right. Talk later? Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk later.
Well, Colin finally left.
It took him long enough.
I think he needed a moment or two to compose himself.
He's a lucky boy, Renee. One more minute in here, and I'd have decomposed him.
I just wish that you could have scared a confession out of him, but no such luck.
You're a hell of a woman, Renee. Now I know why I fell in love with you in the first place.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, come on, Renee. Two of a kind, you and me. I was just waiting for you to realize it.
Asa. Asa, I'm not here because I'm coming back to you. I'm here because I have something that I want you to sign. It's the preliminary settlement agreement.
Why the hell didn't you let the lawyers handle it? Why did you have to come over here in person?
Because I wanted to look you in the eye and ask you if anything had changed.
Oh, nothing's changed. You gotta take me the way I am. I'll tell you for 1 minute. I thought maybe, just maybe, that you decided to do just that.
Asa, you are not the man that I've loved all my life, and certainly not the man that I married.
I'm the same as always.
No. No, this hate that you cling to, it's taken you over. It's not the way it's always been. It's not. So, I think that, I think you should sign this and we should just get on with it.
Lanie and Bo. Lanie? I don't get it. Why would she keep that from me?
Please, Nora, don't say anything to her about what I told you. She'd kill me.
Don't say anything?
I couldn't watch you putting your trust in people who weren't trusting you with the truth.
Lanie and Bo. He was telling me everything. Why wouldn't he explain that to me?
Well, I'm sure if you gave it some thought that you would figure it out. He's worried about you.
Bo can tell me anything, and he knows that.
Does he?
What, do you think he's worried about me, that this is some sort of mercy secret? Is that it?
There must be some other explanation.
Yes, there must.
I'm sorry if I upset you.
Well, I think it's time that you go home now. Good night, Lindsay.
You know, maybe in the morning, this is going to make more sense to you.
Good night, Lindsay.
Good night.
tell Christian.
Anything I need to know?
Hey, Christian. How's it going?
Look, before we start going through what we've already been through a million times, let me tell you something. I am sick and tired of this. I've done my best to cooperate, but no more. You're staring at a lawsuit here, my friend. You got that? So now with that in mind, go ahead. Spring whatever clever trap you think you got set for me this time.
I don't have to trap you, MacGyver. I got you.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
What's the secret you got going with your daddy, huh?
Did you follow me here?
Wouldn't you like to know?
She told me that you are the new woman in Bo's life.
Yes, I am.
I wouldn't start the celebration just yet.
Cast your vote in the One Life to Live weekly poll at abc.com.
Luke and I were making love the same night that Stefan disappeared.
I can't be married to you anymore.
Please.
What mystifies me is the fact that Laura still loves you.
You don't deserve to have to rescue me now.
I'd like to rescue you.
General Hospital, ABC Daytime.